honey. The best part of waking up is Paisley's YouTube channel. All right. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I done slapped my leg so hard I got red marks on it. Trying to make a point. I just be slapping myself when I talk. You know, just like slapping your thigh and stuff. Anywho, I just wanted to get on here and say, baby, if you don't believe in yourself, get on somewhere. Get on somewhere with all that. Get on somewhere. If you do not believe in yourself, if you ever believe you ain't make no money in this industry, you ain't. And I'm going to sit back and watch you not make the money that you said you're not going to make. And I'm going to be like, see, you was right. You're not going to make it. Because you said you wasn't. I'm not going to lie to y'all. From day one, I believed fully when I found out about Cam. Oh, shit. I didn't have this confidence yet, but that's how it was in my own head. Because I always did that to myself. I was like, girl. So you telling me I don't got to stand on my feet 52 hours no more, and I can sit on my ass for about 30 to 40, make more than what I was making, and be myself? I can eat when I want. I can shit when I want. I can brush my teeth when I want. I can do my hair when I want. I can do all this when I want to. Baby, this for me. This is the job for me. I ain't got no boss. This is for me. That's what I was thinking. I had all the I didn't, baby. And guess what? Paisley didn't even know how to twerk. I'm trying to tell you, baby, I didn't twerk until I was 20, 28, almost 29 years old. But you wasn't going to tell me that I couldn't. So what did I do? I practiced. And I got on camera and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make so much money. I didn't make that much money, but I made a little over 1,000 tokens my first shift. And I was like, oh, baby, hold up. Hold up right here. This is all I got to do. So I knew I was going to be good at it. And I knew this was something I wanted to commit my life to. So I say this to say, if y'all don't even believe this is for you, baby, why is you trying it? Because I don't want people to join Cam, phone text, content, hell, YouTube, whatever the fuck I do. I don't want y'all to do any of these things if you're just doing it for the money. Like, we need the money, and yes, it does make me more money, but it also makes me happy. There has been times I ain't made no money on Cam, and I really wasn't pressed at that time, but I didn't make no money on Cam, and I had a great day. I felt like I had got so many people added to my social medias, so many people's follow me on the sites, just love, conversation flowing, and that feels good. It's like when I come on here and talk to y'all, is I'm getting money right now? Is y'all throwing tokens at me? No. But eventually it's going to come, and it's fun to me. That's how Cam is. So for those of y'all like, I dread getting talking to these men today. Fuck, I got to go make this content, but I ain't gonna make the content today. I got the ideas. I got this. I ain't gonna do it, baby. You're not gonna make the money then. What are we doing? I'm trying to figure that out. And if you don't like it in the first place, why the hell is you here? Why are you on my channel trying to learn about if you don't even like it and don't believe you could do it? Another thing. Okay, look. The only motherfuckers I can understand are the ones that got jobs or they don't want somebody finding out about it. Then I can understand why you have a little hesitation. But even then, my love, you could do audio. You could be faceless. And you can still make the money. One of my faceless students is making $1,000 a week. Baby, ain't did nobody's video. Ain't show no pussy, no titty, no face, no skin, no nothing. But you over there thinking you can't do it, so you ain't. You really don't believe in yourself, do you? That shit is crazy to me. okay, because I got something for y'all. We gonna do the self-confidence formula together. I can have fucked up days and some really bad days where I'm irritated, pissed off, crying, mad this person done did me like that person. But guess what? It don't do shit to my confidence, but my confidence is always there. Okay? So I need y'all to figure it the fuck out. Because 2024 is more accepting than 1989. And y'all just sitting here talking about you can't, the way you look, this, that. You picking everything about yourself. Keep on picking. But because the rest of us going to be out here winning while you still picking and feeling down about your damn self. Now get the fuck up. Anyways. It's good morning, but I don't know where people at because y'all be all over the world, honey. Y'all got some notebooks? I hope that did something to your soul because you can keep not believing in your damn self and you ain't gonna go nowhere and you're gonna be right. What you tell yourself about yourself is right. So I'm tired of hearing y'all, this lack of motivation. Y'all, do you understand how privileged you are? I can't speak for everybody across the world, but if you live in the United States, baby, come on, honey. You're very privileged. You can get on the fucking internet and make money. And yet you complain about doing that? Do y'all know how hard work I put in? Yes. I've only had a technical job since I was 17, but I've been working hard my whole fucking life, at least since I was 6. I've been putting in work, helping raise kids. I wasn't mine. Couldn't have a fucking childhood. Always felt like I had to be perfect. Always doing these things. Got a job at 17. By the time I was 18, I was already a manager because guess what? After 18, I said, everywhere I work, I'm going to be a manager. And the only place that I wasn't was at Justice, aka Limited to. I worked there for 2 fucking days. Retail is not for me. I'm not folding nobody's clothes. I hate that shit. I cried. I left. But every other job, I worked hard. That was the only job. I don't want to quote, but I think that's the only job I ever quit. Because I found jobs I liked and didn't mind doing. So, baby, if adult work is not something you like and you just think you're going to get into this for some easy money, please go find something else that ain't for you. You have to be dedicated. You have to know that you might get on camera these phone lines that don't make shit. But also have the confidence to know that you can come back. You could take a break and get your mental together and come back 2 hours later and make $1,000. It can happen. So I'm gonna stick around with the people that's trying to believe in themselves or at least trying to get the confidence or already has confidence and actually likes what they do for a living. Because I'm a firm believer, if you don't like your job, quit and go find something else. Please, life is too short. I like what I do. I'm a Sagittarius, so I can't say I love it because, we want to switch all the damn time. But every time I'm doing something for work, I like it. And I'm proud of it. I've done work that I wasn't proud of before. And then when I realized I don't have to do work that I'm not proud of, I only do work I'm proud of. I'm proud of my farts. Funny story. I'm going to look it up right now so I can give you all accurate timing, but I just told my students. Oh, I was scrolling. I might be scrolling a second. Bear with me. But I made this post on insert's real name, Instagram. Let me give you all the date I made it because it was before Paisley. It simply says, I farted. Okay? I made this post November 7th, 2018. I was fired from my job 3 days later. I made this post on Instagram. It just says, I farted. And here we are, and my farts are selling. That's crazy. And I wasn't even thinking my farts was going to sell. I didn't think about farting when I got into this. I didn't think, who the fuck wants to hear me fart? But the power of the tongue, visuals, any of that. And it says it right here. I farted November 7th, 2018. And now people buy my farts, and I fart on my YouTube channel if I got to fart because I don't care. Help people and buy them something. That's not always how you help people. That's a way to help a person, but that's not how you help people in the masses, honey. And let me tell you something, Jeff. I wish a motherfucker would come on my motherfucking channel and say, Paisley ain't never tried to do nothing, because guess what? I tried to give money, gift cards, like Walmart gift cards away. I believe it was either around Christmas or Thanksgiving. Don't quote me. I couldn't even give the fucking money away. People don't want money. They don't want money, Jeff. They don't want it. I tried to give it away. They wouldn't even take it. So I ended up giving the gift cards to the two ladies that were on my team at the time. And I really needed that money too. It came back to me 10 times over. But I'm just saying, I really needed that money at the time. And I was trying to give it away, especially to my YouTubers that really needed grocery money during the holidays and didn't nobody want to take it. So money and gift giving is not what the people fucking want. And apparently that ain't my purpose. My purpose is what I'm living in right now. Anyways, I hope that gave y'all plenty of time to go get y'all's pen and paper out. This coffee is so good. Somebody bought me this cute little pink mug, and it got more little top on it. And I thought people just put cold drinks and stuff, because that's all I hear. Clank, clank, clank with the ice in y'all damn Stanley cups. It ain't a Stanley cup. It's about half the size and like a little, I don't know. But anyways, it keeps it so warm. I like that. I never knew the hype about all of that, but it keeps the drink cold. Never knew the hype. Wish somebody would have told me. Yeah. Anyways, number one, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself continuous action towards its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. That's what I've been sitting up here telling you. If you do not believe you won't achieve, so can we believe in ourselves? If you still choose to not to believe in yourself, get the fuck off my life. Because I'm not dealing with this no more. I'm not in the mood today. If we're going to be some non-believers, we don't got time for that today. Number two, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become. Therefore, creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. So let's break that down. First off, you have to understand what the fuck is going on in your brain is going to push themselves outward in a physical manner. What does that mean? Manifestation is real. Your thoughts, what you say, all of that holds power. Whether you want to believe it and tap into it or not. All right. So you need to really sit and think. Do you know the person you want to become? Do you know who that person is? You know what they look like, what they smell like, what they feel like, what they just, who are they? What is their life like? What do they do every day? What would make them happy? I know. I know what that person looks like for me. But y'all need to really sit there and think about that person. Baby, let me tell y'all something. When I've been driving that little hot ass Nissan Altima, baby, every day, every time I step foot in that car, every single time, I pretended I was driving my dream car. That's what I visualized. It could be like, I remember there was times it's hot as fuck outside. I'm in Houston, and people are just riding past me, or somebody's like, "Oh, I know you can't wait to get your AC fixed." Yeah, it was hot, but like I was always happy. I really was. The hot ass car, it made me happy because I know this is not my forever car. This is a in the meantime car. And yes, I'm very thankful it's getting me from point A to point B, but this is not my car. I know what my car looks like. Anyways, number 3. I know through principle of auto-suggestion, what you're telling yourself, self-suggestion. Don't let these big words confuse you like they did me. What is auto-suggestion? Self-suggestion, what you are telling yourself. So stop here and think about, what have you told yourself since you woke up? What's everything that's gone through your brain? We woke up this morning late. I heard my kid's alarm go off, so I thought she was up because she grabbed her phone and everything. So I kind of dozed back off, and I guess she did too. So we woke up about 17 minutes before we had to go leave. And on mornings like that, I just remember like when I used to have rough mornings, like either having to figure out myself or just being yelled at or why you didn't wake up or what, like doing that. But it's okay to have those moments because even as an adult, sometimes we have those moments. We doze back off. It happens. That's not the time to be going off on your children. But I just take it back to that kind of moment for me. Anyways, I don't know how we got there, but oh, so when I'm telling her, like, it's okay. We're about to have a good day today. It's okay. We got this. And then by the time we got to school, whole attitude will change. And it's like, bye, mom, we love you. Have a successful day. All right, so I'm going to say that again. I know through the principle of autosuggestion that any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Baby, if y'all can't give yourself 10 minutes out the day to say some nice things about yourself to make sure that you have a successful rest of the day, afternoon, morning, night, however, whatever time you do it, if you can't take 10 minutes out of your day to say some good things to yourself, you doing life wrong, buddy. You got to say something good to yourself. Baby, I look a mess right now, but I don't give a fuck. You can put me in front of whoever, and I just feel good. Okay. This is one where I need to practice what I preach, but we're going to move on to number 4. Okay? This one. I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life. What the fuck is your purpose? What's your purpose? And I will never stop trying until until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. So first off, you got to believe in yourself. You got to give yourself confidence, talk to yourself, visualize your dream life, and then realize what your purpose is. And have confidence in said purpose. Do you know how many times that's why I stopped telling people what my purpose is? Because I tell them, and the ones that like don't want to make me mad or anything, they just they get silent, or they're just like, oh yeah, okay, Paisley. And then other people have told me like, how the hell are you gonna do that? I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. I know what my purpose in life is, and just because my particular path to my purpose is my path, and it's not society standards or whatever the case is, that's my path. That's the path my creator has given me. That's my purpose. So I don't give a fuck if nobody believes in my purpose in life. I know what my purpose is, and I do, and that's all that's important. So I say that to say, once you figure out what your purpose is, or at least what you think your purpose is right now, like, do you have the confidence to like make it happen? Whether the whole world is against you. Oh, I'm gonna have a great, abundant week. All right, last one. I fully realize that no wealth or possession can long endure. Let me start over. I sometimes feel like I'm not speaking clearly. I fully realize that no wealth or possession can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Whoo, maybe we made it to this far, but we ain't got integrity. Do y'all have integrity? So I have this thing about me that it makes it challenging for a guy to lie to me, especially guys I'm talking to. And so eventually I feel like I get this way with certain friendships, but just speaking on people I talk to, it's like they can't really lie to me. I don't know what it is, because I'll know, and I'm like, you sure? I just give them chance after chance. Because I'll be sitting there looking like, okay, we saying this the third time, so we're really just gonna sit here and lie in my face. Okay, now tell me, like, what's going on? What's up? And so when it gets to that point, most fellas typically realize that they can say whatever around me. They don't have to really lie. And so it gets a little uncomfortable at times, because some of these men have really said things that go inside their brain. And they'll tell me, or like, what they was really thinking, or this the case. And a lot of the times I don't say anything. I just be like, damn, you ain't got no integrity about yourself. Like, you really just said up comfortable enough to tell me this story, and really admitting that you ain't got no integrity about yourself. That's what goes on in my head. So, I don't always think I've done things with integrity. Like, there was one time, as a teenager, when I ran away the first time, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to survive. But and maybe just in my early 20s, you do stupid things, probably. But I think I made a conscious effort to make sure that I do things with integrity. I don't want to cap at least the past 4 or 5 years. Coming into this world, I realized I needed all the self-confidence, and I needed to feel better about myself. I always felt like I was ugly. Like, my mom, she just always called me weird, and like, you're just not normal. Like, you get told these things your whole life, so you like start to believe it. And so I hated myself. I did not like myself until I was 28 years old. That is almost 3 decades. I don't ever want no one to go almost 30 years and not like themselves. It's not a good feeling. But anyways, once I learned to like myself and then I was going through this stage, I was like, dang, like this stuff is petty. Like all these things are petty. This doesn't do anything. This is coming from a pessimistic state because I don't feel good about myself. But the moment I did and I started to realize these things, I wanted to do things based off integrity. Just doing the right thing even if no one is looking. Or doing things with people's best interest. So, anyways, then you would understand that you can't build things and like expect wealth and riches and all these things if you don't do it with integrity and if it's not built upon truth and justice. And then what happens is some people may argue my point and say, well, look at this person. Oh, they're going to have to pay their debts. They're going to have to pay. So that's why, since I've started my projects, businesses, whatever you guys want to call them, I've done it with integrity. When I chose to do consultations, I chose not to be someone who just, what do you call it, gate kept. When I got on here and made YouTube videos, I chose not to gatekeep. I didn't want to be like these people. If I'm going to talk to y'all about it, I'm going to do methods. I'm going to tell you methods that I've tried or what I think works or whatever with the best of intentions. All right. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit whom all it affects. And that's why I sit here and tell you guys, I don't want y'all buying nothing from me if like you're not attracted to me. Not in like the physical manner, but it's just like I only want people who's compatible with me to get in my classes or to book a consultation. Like if you don't think like, oh my gosh, like yes, Paisley can teach me, then I really don't want you. And it goes back to this. Like I'm not going to engage in a transaction if it doesn't benefit the both of us. That's why, and people don't want to realize this, but you need to do things with people that's mutually beneficial for you. If it's not mutually beneficial, why the hell are you doing it? Why are you engaging in this? And this comes with relationships and everything else as well. So I just can't. I will succeed by attracting myself to the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and oh, I cannot pronounce this word. Cynicism. Don't be cynical. By developing love for all humanity. We got to stop there. So I understand that most of the people that watch my channel are in the United States. And I think a lot of the problems in this world that are placed upon us are just used to divide us, like tactics and things to divide us even more. Other people in other countries don't experience some of these things that we just go through this straight stupidity. I don't have to point it out, but thinking of more ways and creative ways to divide us is just causing us to not like one another. And if you don't have love for all humanity, like the people that I hate, maybe I need to get over that. But the people that I like genuinely hate in life, or dislike, don't care for. I really don't want bad from them, for them in their life. I really don't. Life's hard enough. And at the end of the day, we really are all in this together. Anyways, I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, and selfishness by developing love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. We got to practice the attitude of gratitude. Baby, this brings me to another point. Stop comparing yourselves. And the men do it too. I was quite disappointed when I realized the men do it too. So it's just a thing that humans do. You get into this industry, you start looking at the other people in this industry, and you start comparing yourself to them. Baby, let me tell y'all something. It was one time during my first year that it was a girl, and she's actually doing really good. And she was the only person that I was following that I felt was similar looking to me. And we both started as cam girls. Now she's like elevated. She don't do cam anymore or anything. Like, she's really got a name for herself. But we kind of like looked similar, like the same like ethnically ambiguous kind of look, same kind of body size, same kind of thing. And I just saw her like growing. I'm like, wow, like, oh my gosh, like I need to get like that. And then it's like at the time we were both participating in like the cam soda contest, and she was like winning all the time. And I was like, okay. But then I realized something. I quickly realized something. Everybody has their own journey to success, and everybody has their own timing. So at the time, it just wasn't meant for me to be doing that. I needed to focus on other things, maybe grinding a little bit harder, putting in work, doing my own photo shoots, or just getting online and seeing like the really big names, right? And being like, wow, they have all these followers. Like, oh, they have the best photographers. Oh my gosh, it looks so nice. But then I realized other things like, wow, this isn't all these people do. They have other extracurriculars that are bringing them this money to fund this lifestyle, to look like this, or things like that that just hit me. Or then I just stopped comparing myself. And I would say in the past 4 years of me doing this, I don't compare myself to nobody. One, I feel like there's nobody like me. And you should really feel that about yourself, because I do feel unique. But there's nobody like me. I have friends with way bigger followings than me, right? I have friends that are making so much more money here, but like, I don't care. Good for them. I'm doing what I'm here for. I'm making a huge impact. My name has positivity ringing around it. I love that. With that being said, I do like to let people know I'm a normal human and I have bad days. I get angry. I wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Like, I have these things happen to me. I'm human too. Y'all can't make me feel like I'm perfect now. But nonetheless, I just wake up and keep striving for the best. Anyways, I will cause others to believe in me because I believe in them and in myself. And so if y'all been around on this channel, I've said the self-confidence formula a lot. It's out of the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I talk about it all the time with you guys. To the point where I've manifested this happening for me. Whenever I say I need help, I get an abundance of people throwing themselves at me. Why? Why is that? I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. That's why. Because I've been repeating this for over a year now. That's how that works. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, repeat it out loud once a day with full faith. It will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. The end. So, what are we going to do? What do we choose to do today? What's some key takeaways from this? Y'all been sitting up on here with me 35 minutes. Y'all gotta have some key takeaways, some notes, something. Especially when I know I'm saying some good shit. It's Monday. We can have a successful week. Last week didn't go according to plan. Oh well, that was last week. We're here now. How much money do you want to make? What does that look like for you today? I haven't made my schedule. Well, I'm pretty much keeping it the same, but like I need to write it down, write my new consultations for the week. By the way, let me check while I'm talking to y'all. Oh, let's see if I got any. Okay, scheduled events. So my next consultation is April 26th. Cool. When is that? I don't have a consultation. Oh, I'm going to tear this page out. So it's time for Paisley to get a new calendar. If anybody wants to fund my new, a new agenda, y'all know y'all can send me some supers. Baby, if y'all send me money now, I ain't gonna get it till May. But y'all can go ahead and tip your girl. Just saying. Join my little YouTube membership. It's $10. Support the channel. Anyways, it says planning for next year. So it has 4 boxes God, I can't talk. Why is my words doing that? So I hope they don't do that all the time, because sometimes I'll go back and listen to recordings and I'm like, what the fuck did I say? But they can just jumble all along. This year's wins. This year's wins was getting people that really wanted to help me out. That's one. I gotta really think about that. I got nominated for the 3rd time, and y'all can go vote for me. That's really cool. It's kind of unfortunate though, because I thought like the friends I used to vote for all the time would be go just as hard for me, but you live and you learn. I don't regret it. I go hard for people I believe in. Maybe they just don't believe in me as much as I believed in them. And that's okay. But nonetheless, your girl is nominated. I'm nominated, and that feels really good. Last year, I wasn't upset that I wasn't nominated. Last year, I would have been made number 3, but I wasn't. And it was okay, because the point I was at in life, I was very happy where I was. Well, I was very happy and very sad all at the same time. It was weird. What could go better the rest of this year? So reflecting, and is this the first month in quarter 2? What could go better? That's something to think about. Because I really don't regret things I do. So when I have to think about things that I've done, I don't know. We'll figure out what did I learn? I learned solitude. I learned I should have listened to my first thought. So, like, my whole life, whenever I got jobs, I never made friends at jobs. I went there to work. I didn't go there to be nobody's friend. That's how I was taught, though. Like, you ain't these people friends. Get up there, get your money, and get out. And that's what I've always done. And I kind of feel the same with this. Like, it's not get my money, get out, but I do realize that y'all are not my friends. We're either peers or you're a supporter, but we're definitely not friends. And that's something I learned. But that's good. That's good. Because y'all must know I value my supporters and peers more than friends and stuff at the moment. So kudos to y'all for working your ranks up. Because it's much better to be a coworker and making money with me or helping each other grow than be a friend at the moment. So that's what I learned for me. Maybe that's not for you, but that is for me. I learned to set boundaries. Really? What? Hey, why you be missing all of these study halls and stuff? I was talking about you. I said we were talking about who all has a YouTube channel, but I didn't say what your YouTube channel was because I didn't know if you wanted to tell the girls or not. But if you do, go share your YouTube channel. Oh, I'm gonna open the group back up tomorrow. I think my main group is closed. I had to take a Telegram break. I need a day where I don't feel like I'm forced to go like read everything, so I just had to cut it off for the day. You still never even You still never even told me the plan. You never gave me the days so we could work and make some money. You're gonna be. I just love you. We gotta make some money. I hope you have a content plan together. That is all I'm saying. Get your content. Anyways, what else did I learn? What's something y'all learned in the past year? I learned Canva. And I was really proud about that because for years I did not want to touch that site. I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not touching that site. Somebody else can do that for me. I went straight to Fiverr, bought logos, voiceovers, all that from Fiverr. That's where I was heading. But I could have just easily got on Canva, and so I did that. Okay. Um, what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my kid and my dog. They both like impacted my life in beautiful ways. I'm grateful for everybody that wants to do that. So when I said that statement earlier, I wasn't trying to be cocky, but it's definitely true. Like when I ask for help, I always get an abundance of people. And so I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Um I'm grateful for the YouTube check. My YouTube checks. I've fallen off a couple of months. It's like sometimes they're really good, and sometimes I'm like, what the hell? But that is grateful. I'm grateful for the guys in my life that have been doing video chats with me for the longest and will randomly pop up and send me a couple $100. I'm very thankful for them and grateful. I'm grateful that when I go live somewhere, I'm not talking to myself. That was a big fear of mine. And also when I launched the class that I actually got students. Y'all know when I launched it back in August, I was like, dang, what if don't nobody buy this? Then I'm just gonna look stupid. I'm getting all these flyers done. I'm trying to do this. And if no one gets my shit, oh my goodness. I would just feel like a complete dumbass. I will always remember. Damn, this planner be making you think. But I guess it's supposed to be talking about the past year. So let's think of something that I remember in the past year. I will always remember last April. There was I don't want to put a number, but there was a couple of people that helped me out in really impactful ways. And I'll just never will always remember that. Last year around this time I cried for like 15 days straight. And there was one girl, she would just hit me up. It's like she knew. I don't know. She was very sweet. She was very sweet, but then she was like a little scammer and liar at the same time. So like I will always have love and respect for what she did for me, but I will always not for what she also did to me later on. And just whatever. But like I respect the fact that she would hit me up and then she would just be, here Paisley, you ain't got no money. Here's $200. I know you need to shut up. And I'll never forget that because like I really did need the money, but I wasn't gonna tell nobody that I needed the money. But she knew, like I'm over here crying and not working. The fuck? That means wasn't no money flowing in either. And also during this time, I met someone. Actually, I've known this person, but they were just very helpful with making sure that I ate. I never had anyone like really check on like if I ate. And especially when I'm at a low point. And like they just never judged me. So I think in the past year, that's what I would be very grateful for. And plus, shoot, your girl P was on the floor when my ex had moved out. So there's that. I appreciate that. I had a friend like literally come sleep with me on the floor. Who gonna come sleep with you on the floor? Y'all got friends that come sleep with you on the floor. So I was like grateful, like, damn, you really put me on the floor. That was a really rough moment. And next year's goals. Well, this year, because it's like halfway through or whatever. I guess they want April's the moment they want you to reflect. But anyways, the goals for the rest of this year. And by the way, I was on the floor. My kid wasn't. So I don't need nobody twisting the story now. I was grateful too for all the time me and my kid got to spend together. Like this past year has been really good for our relationship. I never want to have a bad relationship with my daughter. I don't know. See, that's one thing I never understood about my own mother is why she didn't like her daughters or like didn't want to have like a positive relationship with them and like would just want to like tear them down. I could never imagine saying even 5 of the things. Like I've been told negative things my whole life about my mama. But I could never say some of the things or like call some of the names like she's called me. I could never do that to my own daughter. So I just don't understand that. Some people just shouldn't be parents. But I'm thankful for that. But okay, goals. Let me get my anointing oil because, baby, sometimes family members be coming up on my channel. I gotta rebuke them devils, honey. Oof. Shout out to Tender and Stripper Witching Fuck Off Oil because them motherfuckers can fuck all the way off. Shit. Anyone that disturbs your peace and can interrupt and cause turmoil in your life, I do not care if you're related to them. Get them out. Get them out. No, I had coffee though. Um, I'll probably go fix some oatmeal. So like at 12 is probably when I'm gonna eat. Uh, but my goals is to start that safer work project that I keep talking about and want to do by the end of this year. I wanted to launch it before Mother's Day, but I'm not going to put pressure on myself because I really want the rollout of it to be more effective than anything I've ever done. So I'm gonna wait till that's more perfect, as perfect as I want it to be. But I want to get Doobies to Dollars out. I still haven't dropped that episode. I feel like shit. So Doobies to Dollars, my safer work project. Oh, this summer, I've been looking up different people to be able to come over. I am pretty much, I'm going somewhere for a few weeks, a little bit longer than a few weeks, but for the summer. And it's just going to be such a great experience. And I'm really, really excited about it. But anyways, so I'm pretty much just getting a 3-bedroom for the summer. So it's just really good. Anyways, I'm going to have someone come over and give me and my kids sewing lessons because I bought her this sewing machine that she wanted, not this Christmas or the Christmas before, and we haven't done anything with it. She's always asking for something else, so we never come back to like the sewing stuff. But I really want her to learn how to sew and go ahead and experience that. So I'm gonna have someone do that. I need to find someone to give her viola lessons for the summer because you'll have 2 breaks off, but I want her to go back to school still being like on point. So that's a goal. Oh, a big goal for my personal life is I want to go on some dates and out. So that's my goal for my personal. Now we done thinking about this stuff. We're done getting all deep here. Um, if y'all want to purchase this planner, I've actually really loved this planner, and it's gonna be hard to let it go. In June. Well, I don't let any of my planners go, y'all. I have all of my agenda books for like the past 5 years. Because whether I stayed on point or not, I always knew when I got into this industry, like I needed this agenda. But I got this one. If you go to um, Instagram or Twitter or something, the Day Designer. That's what they're called. But I got it out of Walmart. Anyways, looking at that, I need to go ahead and get my schedule together. Oh, it's Earth Day. Y'all been sitting up here and no one told me it was Earth Day. It's Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. And to see we're just in here talking about unity and stuff, how cool. That's like full circle.
Oh my gosh, her little butterfly shoot is so good. All right. Any questions or anything before I get off of here? If y'all missed the self-confidence formula, go back and listen. This was a really good live. I'm going to keep it public. I'll talk to y'all later.